Execute! Execute! Are you not entertained? The Coliseum! Is this not why you're here? Execute!
What's going on, Cranksters? Welcome back to the Coliseum. Welcome back to our Scalp N CHill tonight. We're going to be going over Bitcoin. And, does Biddy have some legs? Is Biddy about to find itself some legs, folks? And, are we going to be able to hold the 60K level? This is pertinent for Bitcoin. And, if we can, we have a couple of upside targets. If we can't, we have, a handful of downside targets. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Today has been one hell of a trading day. I was specifically talking about a Deadcat bounce last night, and I was inside of some spaces, and I was saying, you know what? I was actually inside of Evan Aldo's space, as well as I did the Scalp N CHill, and then we did the Evan Aldo space on X. And Bitcoin it had a nice capitulation event last night. And, I told the Cranksters in the Coliseum to just be patient that, you know what, we caught the Deadcat bounce. I specifically told everybody, man, this thing's going to dump, dude. I'm telling you, I know a Deadcat bounce when I see one. And sure enough, guys, well, let me show you. I was super excited. I set a nice big stop loss. And on these scalps last night, all right, we made $100,000. It was a $100,000 trade, guys. We had a little over 6-7. It was about a $7 million. Position. I said I specifically told the Coliseum for the last few days. I kept repeating it. Patience for the entry. Last night, the market finally delivered. Okay. We called the Deadcat bounce live, executed the plan, locked in $99,500. The money is made in the waiting. Lock it in. When I specifically talk about waiting for the position, waiting for the entry to come to us, I was early to the game 3 nights ago. I was early to the position, to the scalp 3 nights ago. And on that position, it was brutal, man. I ended up taking a nice 5.5% stop loss. This was a big digger, man. This was a digger. I tell you what, we looked at it and I was like, gosh, dang it, man. I got in, I jumped the gun. I was Johnny on the trade too quick. And I ended up paying for it. And you want to know what's even worse is that the moment I closed that long position, the move ended up completing. The trade ended up playing out. I just didn't have enough breathing room because of my position. And, I'm using anywhere between 5 to 10x leverage. You guys know how I trade. I'm a big proponent of lower leverage, and I use a lot of margin. All right. That's just the way I trade. But position is everything. And, entries are the correct entries are everything. This is the difference between our probability of having a good stop loss or getting stopped out right away is our entries. And so the last couple days, 2-3 days, have just been radical scalps, radical trading. Again, minus 5% on the stop loss. We did end up catching the Deadcat bounce for a solid $100,000, almost $100,000, guys. Another $100,000 trading day on these scalps. And so if we go over here to Bitcoin, we could see what I'm talking about here. Last night, once we had the final, this capitulation event, right? We had this capitulation event. We started to bounce. Well, let me ask you something. When was the last time the reason I knew it was going to be a Deadcat bounce was specifically because when's the last time Bitcoin went and did a 5% move in minutes? I mean, a 5% move in minutes. I would have to say it would, a 5%, let's go here. A 5% move was like here. These are 10% moves. But Bitcoin, this was radical. We've been slowly dumping, and then we did end up just capitulating, right? We did end up just capitulating. And so this is why I specifically said the entry on those trades were at the tippy top. The moment we got this, I set stops directly above, let it breathe just a tad bit. I woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning and Bang, 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 baby. Just amazing, amazing trades. Caught this puppy. I told the Coliseum as well. I was live streaming for a couple of hours in the Telegram, and I said that probability for the rest of the day is USDT dominance and Bitcoin are going to sideways trade. And look at that. We're absolutely sideways trading. You know, if we look at USDT dominance, it's also sideways trading. We look at it here, we zoom out, we can see we have just been sideways trading all day long as well. This right here has been the story, guys. I've been telling you to learn the Diddy Bitty Tango. For those that don't know what the Diddy Bitty Tango is, you go over to TradingView, you go up to USDT.D. This is dominance. This is stablecoin dominance, specifically Tether. All right. In the Coliseum, we joke around and we call her Diddy Girl. This is Diddy. All right. And it's Diddy versus Bitty. It's the Diddy Bitty Tango. So what do I mean by that? If you were to look here, you could see that we keep putting in these higher lows right in here, right? Higher lows. We have the same triangle. Well, if you were to go to Bitcoin, we could see the exact same pattern for lower highs, right? Lower highs, absolutely coiling up still. You guys can see that we're still coiling up. Bitcoin is coiling up. Are we going to break down tonight or are we going to pop up? But the cranksters in the Coliseum, this is our bread and butter for scalping. This is our bread and butter on how we scalp. If you're going to be scalping Bitcoin, then it is pertinent that you learn USDT dominance. This is how I'm doing all of my trades every single day. Today, other than those trades that let's see here, other than those trades that I closed out, it's been another great scalping day. I after big wins, like $100,000 wins, I go over and I like to just trade with $10,000. All right, we're not trading with $500K anymore. I like to trade with $10,000. Well, look at this. It's been an amazing scalping day just doing that. Look at these. Started the day off with 10 grand, right? Started the day off with $10,000. We got the $7,700 trade that I closed at 4 o'clock in the morning. 300, 584, 800, 758, plus 657. Great, beautiful scalps, okay? Great, beautiful scalps. Again, when you are scalping, we got to understand that our strategy is scalping. 2, our structure, the ranges, which I just showed you, USDT dominance in a tight triangle, inversely correlated to Bitcoin in the exact same tight triangle. These are entries. A lot of traders have a hard time trying to find entries. And within the structure that we look at, we could see that every single time USDT dominance came up to the top, got the rejection, right? Got the rejection, Bitcoin bounced. Bitcoin, look, again, we come up to the top and this starts coming down. Bitcoin, they're inversely correlated, and I say it wrong every single time. When USDT dominance is bouncing, Bitcoin is getting a rejection. When dominance is getting a rejection, Bitcoin is getting a bounce. And so again, I've been on a lot of spaces today, and I couldn't preach it harder that Bitcoin is such a clean asset to trade. All of the levels have been respected, the support, resistance. Market Cypher has been calling it out. Shout out to CryptoFace and Nick Cypher and our tool that we use that I've been using for 4 or 5 years, Market Cypher. But really, support and resistance inversely correlated to Bitcoin has been the meal ticket. Brother, it's been the meal ticket, I tell you. And trading is hard as it is. Trading is so hard. You know, trading is so hard that you really just need to simplify it. Stick to, again, our strategy, which is scalping, our structures, which is our ranges. We have the Diddy Bitty Tango. We also have the radical scalp method. Those are both taught inside of the Coliseum. We stick to the education. We must stick to the education and the discipline. What is the education? Well, it's going to be time in the charts. Understanding how USDT dominance works, understanding how it's inversely correlated, tongue twister, inversely correlated to Bitcoin. And from there, you can execute these scalps. Now, last night was a nice, like a swing trade, on that dump. I was either going to lose, $15,000, $16,000, or I was going to make 100 G's on that trade. There's just no ands, ifs, or buts. And when I saw that Deadcat bounce, I said, you know what, man? I feel really good about this trade. And so I went heavy in it on all of my accounts. Woke up this morning at 4 a.m. I saw it, man, and I looked at it, and I'm like, let's close this baby out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. So again, and it's one thing to show a P&L, and it's another to walk through how you did it, why you did it, where you did it, when you did it. I mean, everything. And it's real simple. Stick to the ditty bitty tango. You can see it perfectly inversely correlated. I was watching this. We took the trade. Boom, boom. And that's how we did it. And as far as today's trades go, other than the $99,000 trade or the $91,000 trade, the $7,700 trade, these are all just scalps. I was trading with 10 grand today. I was trading with 10 grand. And, 10 grand at 10x leverage, you can make some nice trades. You can make some really, really, really nice trades. All right? Try to get your 2-3%. It does not matter about the dollar amount, folks. What does matter is that you're sticking to the great risk management, you're sticking to the strategy, you're sticking to the structure, because I wouldn't have been able to trade all of this. Look, if I show you guys the positions that I've been scalping today, it's all right here. Look, I'm sticking to, again, this is sticking to the strategy, sticking to the strategy. Look at this. Every single time we came up, there's the big, here we go. There's the big short entry. We closed it. We came up to the top, lower high. We shorted again. We closed it. We longed it. We closed it. We longed it. We closed it. I'm long again. I'll keep a stop directly underneath this. But if we bounce, you could see how perfectly inversely correlated USDT dominance is to Bitcoin. And this is why we specifically call it the ditty bitty tango. The ditty bitty tango. I don't know if you guys are dancers or what, but I'm a dancer. I like to dance. All right? I like to dance. And I'm here to tell you, in the ditty bitty tango, think about it this way. If Biddy is the man, Diddy's the woman, Biddy go forward, Diddy go back. Diddy go forward, then Bitcoin goes back. And it's the tango, guys. It's so perfectly inversely correlated that this is an excellent way to trade. Do not overthink this. Look, we're getting a bounce. We are getting a bounce. We're up, look, another $700. Well. What do we tell you guys? We stick to the strategy. We stick to the structure. We coming down again. And now I am absolutely, let's go 63,515. Here I go. I'm going to round trip. Every time I'm doing this and I'm talking, man. Here we go. We did get the bounce. Let's see if we can try to lock in another $600-700. And again, that's an $11,000 day. $11,000 on just this, plus the 90,000, plus the 70. Well, plus the 91. So it's almost a $101,000 day. Beautiful, beautiful trades. Come on, let's see here. I think we're going to be good. Let's look at USDT dominance. Again, what's happening? Bitcoin just got a pump. Well, if we go over to USDT dominance, look, we just got the dump. We just got this dump. And Bitcoin just got the pump. All right? It's so perfectly inversely correlated that you could just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Look, we're about to make another $700 on the scalp. Here we go. Can we get it? And again, this is scalping. I am not looking for a massive move to the top. I'm getting in on the entries, right, at the base. I'm getting in at the floor here. You can see on a 5-minute, this has been a support. We've been holding it. We've been holding this all day long. I'm only asking for the 50% move. What's the 50% move? Well, if we know that this is resistance, all I'm looking for is just the 50% move. And I would have had it, but I'm over here instructing, I'm teaching, I'm doing this. But you understand in I'm trading. Well, no, on this trade right now, I'm trading with the full bag. I'm trading with the whole 21K now. I'm trading with the 21K right now, or where is this at, dude? Why doesn't it show this? It's not showing my margin right now. Where's it at? Trailing stop, realized P&L. Oops. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't need that. I don't want to see that. I don't care for that. Am I tripping right now? Why doesn't it show my break-even price? Oh, they added this now. Why do I care about break-even price? They must have made an update here. Let's see here. And look, I would have had the trade. I would have had it for another, again, $700. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see if we can whip on up here and we can close this trade out. Am I tripping? Am I tripping right now, guys? Why isn't it not showing my margin? It's one of these here. Hold on. Initial margin. Here we go. Initial margin. Initial margin right there. I had it turned off. $20,700. In just initial margin, I'm at 10x leverage for a 200K position on the order books. 200K on the position right here. So, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Man, I would have closed this seat. And this is what happened the other night, man. Oh, brother. Oh, this is exactly what happened the other night. I'm doing the instruction. I'm in the trade. You know, I've been sitting here all day long, busting out all of these trades, man. All of these. These are all from today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. Just, you know, $800, $800. Just smacking them, man. Smacking them. Let's see. I should have closed this, man. Let's see. Let's get back over to USDT dominance and let's take a peek. Let's take a gander. Look, this thing's trying to bounce back up, man. I had it. Don't worry, though. That's okay. Let's get our music turned up. Shout out to Chris Black. Yeah, you can see the margin balance over here. You know what I mean? You can see the margin balance over here, but over here. But and normally it shows it here. Like, what's your margin on the trade? Do you see what I'm saying? The initial margin. But yeah. Yep. Shout out to Chris Black, Crypto Pump. What's going on, Salty? What's happening, Gates? I was with you, man. Scalp. Smack. Lock them in. Break the wrist. Walk away. Break the wrist. Walk away. Not sure saying only trading with 10K is hitting you, not sure saying only trading with 10K is hitting like you think it is. You know, we could log in and we could trade with hundreds of thousands of dollars if we want, man, but I'm not doing that. We're not doing that after these big wins, man. We're calm. What's going on, Adam? I like divs. No one respects BTC anymore. Adam, 6'7". 55K incoming. You love to see it. Yep. Two green scalps while waiting. Way to go, brother. Ooh, what's that, brother? Here we go. Take trade in between. We get up to the 50% mark and close for 700, brother. Ooh. Excellent. Great trades, guys. Great trades. I'm telling you, $100,000 trades. Another $10,000 here, just scalping away. We're getting ready to smack this one here, brother. Ooh. What do you think, huh? Let's see if we can whip on up here. Get a little whippersnapper, a little snap. Get another, you know, and we're just going to keep it going. But again, understanding what the strategy is, it's scalping. We are just in and out, real easy peasy. It's easy peasy. All right, look, and this is scalping. Boom. That's scalping right there. That's scalping right there. That's scalping right there. That's scalping right there. That's the way you do it, folks. That's the way we do it. We'll be here. We'll be in the Coliseum. You know, I'm telling you, this is exactly where you're going to want to be going into this next cycle. I'm telling you, the Coliseum, you know, is going to be, it's going to be where you want to be. I'm telling you. Let's go back over here to USDT dominance real fast. We'll keep an eye on the trade. We'll keep an eye on this long here. Here's the thing about Bitcoin. All right. Here is the thing about Bitcoin. All right. If we were to look at it and we zoomed out to the daily, we could see Bitcoin did a very similar, identical move. okay? Remember, this was between 80,000, 80,600, and this little local top here of 97.9, right? Well, when it came down to this point of control, right in here, when it came down to this point of control, all you do is grab a fixed volume range, turn on your magnet. We're gonna go from here, and we'll go all the way to like here, okay? Look at what ended up happening, and actually, we're gonna go back, we'll go back to like right here. There we go, perfect. There we go, this is where we want it, because this didn't exist yet before the bounces, right? If we look here, we came down initially to the point of control, right? This is the big range, oops, right in here. We thought we were gonna hold it. When we actually broke down below it, everyone thought that we were going to be taken out, all right, 80,600. Well, in last night's stream, I said, guys, this is something very, very similar to the, this price down here, and it went like this. Oops. We go from this low, we went to this high directly above. Let's clean up all of this so you guys can see all of this, okay? You can see that we did not end up taking out the lows. We had a bounce, right? We were at 80,000. Look at this candle right here, 80,600. This candle right here was 81,000, a $400 higher candle. Did not end up sweeping the lows, and we did this, and then we bounced, and then we rolled over. Well, if we were to look at today's price action, right? Let's clean up all of this here. Look, let's clean up all of this here. Let's do the same thing. Boom. Very, very, very similar. Did not end up sweeping the lows, all right? We ended up getting a bounce, right, for the day, and we went from this candle to here. This candle from here to here was a 5% move. Dead cat bounce, rolled over and completed the move. Well, if we were to look at this candle here, we could see from here to here, whoa, I'm seeing some confluence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing some confluence, identical moves, right? 4.4%, 4.5%, 4.5, 4.5. Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, I do think that this is a dead cat bounce. I do think that 60K is not going to hold. I think we are going to end up breaking down. Very, very similar. You can see it. Bang, bang. Now, where does that take us on the overall spectrum, right? Where do we think Bitcoin's going to have its next big bounce? Well, if we go out to the weekly or the 3-day here, let's go out to the weekly so we get a bigger picture. This is where we start using guidance with fib levels. If Bitcoin is going to be an institutional asset, being traded by institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity and Van Eyck and all the rest, right? Then it's going to start using these algos. They do respect fib levels. So if we go from this low, right, bear market low, to our all-time high, our next target for Bitcoin is going to be between 54.2, and 57.7, right in here. This is a Fibonacci golden pocket. Now, my Fibonacci golden pockets, I have back tested this because this is crypto, okay? I like using the 618, all right, and the 0.65. A lot of the times, crypto likes to wick, okay? It likes to wick. So when they do these capitulations like this, and we get these ugly, these nasties like this, like this, like this, like this, like that, here's my fib level settings. If you go 0.382, 0.618, delete whatever's right underneath, and plug in your 0.65, your 0.5, and your 0.786. These are my fib levels. This is my map when I'm using this to either a rejection to the upside or a bounce on the downside. So there's the fib level. So again, we can see our next big level is going to end up being right there. So now that I could just delete the fib, I keep this box here. This should be a major bounce zone for Bitcoin between, again, 54 and 57K. Ultimately, let's go back to that fib. I do think that we are going to be coming down. This is my target for this bear market. I've been saying My Bitcoin bottom is $41,000. 41K right in here. 41K. 786 right in here. I think that Bitcoin's bottom is going to be somewhere around 41 to 47K. This would be the final capitulation. Bitcoin would still look absolutely beautiful if we do end up, let's go something like this, like this, like this. Hold on, I think I had it on logarithmic like that. Multiple touches. I think that 41K is a complete realistic target for Bitcoin. And it would still maintain a very bullish structure. You know, Bitcoin at $41,000, it's not failed asset class territory at 41 grand. Absolutely not. I am going to be anything below 60K. I'm ready to start buying Bitcoin though. I am. I'm not going to play that game. I am not going to play the opposite. I will be hedged. I bought an entire Bitcoin at 69,000. I told the Coliseum guys, I'm buying a Bitcoin just in case that this is going to be, if 60K is the bottom, because we started getting 65K, we started having some bullish momentum, took us all the way up to 83. At $69,000, I bought a Bitcoin and I said, okay, I'm hedged. If 60K is it, let's rip back up to 100. You know, we saw Bitcoin go from 64 to 30K and then rip within a month up to $69,000. I'm not going to play that bet by guessing the bottom. I would absolutely, anything sub 60K, start locking in, start buying Bitcoin. And if we get anything lower than 50, just consider it a blessing, you know? I'm not a super bear. I don't think that we're going into the 30s. I know that some analysts that I watch, great analysts that have been calling tops, that have been calling bottoms, sticking to their thesis, they have numbers of $31,000 to $36,000 for Bitcoin. I don't think it's going that low, but who knows? Who knows, right? I just think anything sub 60K, below 60K, that's where I'm comfortable buying Bitcoin again. And I'll be trying to get into those trades. I'm also going to be trying to do a futures trade. I'm going to try to take some of these big profits over the last 6 months that we've been making. I would love to try to take a $200,000 3-4x leverage, ride this thing up to 120 grand. Man, oh man, oh man, that would just be the nastiest trade. That would be the nastiest trade. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Amazing trades throughout last night. Amazing trades last night. They played out very nicely. They played out absolutely nicely, man. Just beautiful trades. The scalps right now. Remember, I specifically told you, Cranksters, we don't want big dumps. We don't want big pumps. We want a sideways, boring range to scalp. Well, here it is. If you're in the Coliseum, you can see that this has been our range. This has been our range all day long. And if you're using it against USDT dominance, same thing. Go to the 20-minute, find the range, USDT dominance, go to Bitcoin, go to the 20-minute, find the range, identical, get to work. Get to work. You see Adam Thomas is saying that he sees 25 to 39K from my own look. The soonest I start loading spot is mid-August, then October, then full positions by January. Yeah, if you want to play it by time, that's a 4-year cycle theory. Crank is dropping some dope knowledge, folks. Smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. We're doing this every single day. I show you guys the wins. I show you guys the losses. I show you the exact same strategy every single day. Everybody knows when you watch me when I'm day trading and I'm live trading, do I ever deviate? Do I ever do something different? Never. Boring works. Boring trading is the best trading. And you know what? It's going to take some time as new traders. You guys are going to go through all of the psychological battles. Winning, losing, break even, shoulda, coulda, woulda, don't pay. You know what? You're going to be going through all of these things. But you know what? I'm here to tell you, everybody bends a knee to discipline. The other night when I lost $45,000 at that 5% stop loss, that's deep for me. A 5% stop loss is deep. I'm scalping. So when I took that entry, guys, yes, did it suck that I closed that position and the trade played out? Absolutely. Did I revenge trade on a $45,000 loss? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Revenge trading is not a strategy. You go in the following day, you forget about what happened because, again, a 5% stop loss, premeditated. I know what I'm willing to lose when I trade. I know exactly what I'm willing to lose when I trade. All right? So, again, you go into the following day, you are not revenge trading. You're going in with the same strategy, looking for the same structure, maintaining the education and the discipline that you know, so that way you can execute off of that. That is it. Point blank. Otherwise, you're going to get fucking smoked. You're going to get smoked, man. You're going to get smoked. Oh, I lost, brother. Ooh. I lost, I lost $80. I was up 200, and now if I could just drag the stop loss down, I think I should let it breathe. You're going to get smoked. Oh, man, Crank says not to trade in mid-chop, and I took it. You're going to get smoked. Oh, man, I don't know what I was thinking in this position. I should probably get out, but it's okay. I'll let it play out. You're going to get smoked. We don't teach that inside of the Coliseum. It's the same thing every single day. Boom. That just happened. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll just take that, baby. Okay, I'm back. 10% per day is extremely high. Yeah, I don't know if you can, no, man, I make 2-3% trades, 2-3% trades. Trade newbie. Don't go getting smoked, man. Brother, ooh, don't get smoked, brother. If a person can make 10% a day and don't withdraw any and use the same percentage in trades, such as 25%, that 10% a day will turn into 94% because it's compounding. Giant profits in 1 month. Yeah, you can. The Coliseum has seen me turn $30,000 into almost $1 million. 10% a day is extremely high. Well, no, dude, you're not doing that. Pygos, if you're trading with $1,000, you're trying to get 2-3%, 2-3%, 2-3%. Well, if you scalp and you make 2-3%, you win 3 trades, you stick to the strategy. Here's the secret sauce, brother. Brother, ooh. If you stick to the strategy in the range, let me ask you something. How many times today would you have gotten smoked on the short? Not a single time. Right? How many times would you have gotten smoked on the longs? Not a single time. Eventually, it's going to happen. Eventually, we're either going to break out or break down, but you stick to the strategy. Every single short that you would have taken today, which I've done multiple times from here to here, dude, that's a 10% trade. 10x leverage. I only use 10x leverage, man. I use lower leverage. Look, the long. From here to here, brother. Ooh. Do you understand? Oh, I see what you're saying, because the trade newbie said it's almost impossible. But yeah, but Crank, you did that over a year, right? Yeah, it took me a year to turn 30 grand into $1 million. Correct. Yeah, that was over a year. But, same strategy. These weren't swing trades. These weren't, crazy long trades, man. That you know what I mean? It is the same strategy, but sizing up. So here's the thing. Here's the sauce. Okay? If you stick to the strategy and you're trying to get your 2-3%, $1,000, 20, 30 bucks, 20, 30 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. $10,000 margin, all right? $200-300 bucks, $200-300 bucks, $200-300 bucks. $100,000. You guys see me trade with 100 grand, right? 2-3 grand, 2-3 grand, 2-3 grand. You guys see me trade with $700,000-800,000. Now you guys understand it's the exact same thing. Either one, you guys, as you go through your trading journey, either one, you have time. You will eventually turn $1,000, right, into much larger amounts, sticking to the strategy and the discipline. Or two, you size up, but you maintain the same discipline and strategy. There's two types of traders when they first come into the Coliseum. Ones that have money and ones that don't. Neither can trade. Both need to go back to the strategy. I have people that come in that think that they're just going to trade with 20, 30, 40 grand, 50, 100 G's, and they're just going to go ahead and start making wicked scalps. Get smoked. It takes time. It takes muscle memory, lots of discipline. Everybody bends a knee to discipline, okay? If you're going to become a day trader, if you're going to be trading, okay? Everybody, every one of your favorite traders that is a stay-at-home trader, a full-time trader, bends a knee to discipline. But understand, my scalps, when you guys see me $10, $20, $30,000, they're 3%. It's the same thing. All of these scalps are like 3%, 2-3%. Now, can we catch a big boy trade? Can we catch a big boy trade every now and then? When we go and put a $6, $7, $8 million trade on there, can we catch a, you know what I mean? Can you catch, let's just say it's 700 grand. Can you catch a 12%er? You do realize that at 700K in margin, right? 700K in margin. 12% is $84,000. Can you catch 10%ers? Our goal is 2-3%, but sometimes, man, these things just start moving. I don't know, Lou. I like the limbo. I like the limbo because it allows me to tango. Brother, You know what I'm saying? So we got to stick to the strategy. Stick to the strategy. Now, eventually, right? Eventually, all the people that are shorting this right here, right? A breakout. All those shorts right there, can we break out and get smoked? Absolutely. Game's up. Break a structure, get stopped out. Let's talk a little bit about that. If you take the trades here, it's stop loss right above. Break a structure. All right? You take longs down here. We get here, break a structure. We're done. It's over with. But you do realize that since last night, since this top and this bottom, I would go from this bottom here to right now. We've been sitting here for 15 hours in this range. Trade the market you have, not the market you want. Okay? Marshall? Do what? Why did you not start taking longs at that higher low? You ready? Good question. Because I had the short. Remember, I had the short from the tippy top to here, right? I had this trade. I closed this trade. Look at, dude, at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was sleeping, dude. I woke up. I took the trade. You want to know what I did? I hit the market sell button, dude. I hit the market sell button. I did not think to take a long. Market sell button, got out, woke up in the morning, we already had the pop. 8 o'clock hits, right? Look at the time, 7:40. I have this timestamp because I was live this morning in the Coliseum with the Cranksters. We came up here and we were already side trading in the morning. And I told everybody, this is what is going to happen the rest of the day. We're going to consolidate. We're going to just try to trap everybody. We're going to try to trap as many shorts and as many longs. Big trap. This move's about to happen. Are we going to break down or are we going to break out? Do you see what I'm saying? I didn't take that long at the higher low because it was 4 o'clock in the morning and I just closed a $100,000 trade. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Bird? They're setting it up to take out the longs again. Yes, but. Let's go over here. Yes, but. Look at what happened here. Okay? Look at what happened here. Again, this is, let's see, right here. Let's go to like a 20 minute. Let's go. Give me a second here. What price action is this here? We got 70, 80, 70,000. It'll take forever. I just want to see something real quick. Hold on. $78. Here we go. 86. So right here, this would be 72. This is the dip down to 75. So right here, ready? Look at this. On the initial drop, remember, our low was 80 grand, right? Our low was 80 grand. We came down to 80,900, like a $400 higher. Sideways trade. Smoked the longs right here on this wick. Wicked back up to the top. Smoked the shorts. Brother. And completed the move. This is exactly, it's playing out almost identical. All right? So when we look at this, okay, like this right here, see how we had our longs, we had our shorts. I remember trading this price action. Whipped down, whipped back up, rolled completely over. Well, what do we got right now? We have the same thing happening. We have all the shorts right here, all the longs right here. Are we gonna whip down just to right here, crush all of these longs, whip back up, crush all the shorts? Brother, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, to be determined. All we could do is try to give a game plan, keep a great risk management, keep that risk management here, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that good risk management. USDT dominance looks like it's ready to break out. We can also understand that this is a great tool. You see what I'm saying? This is a great tool. If USDT dominance starts ripping on out of here, then you know what? Bitcoin's probably going to take that dump. You know, after last night's show, I was going to take that short, but I chickened out. No, next time, no, the next higher lows, you didn't let it get down to the original trend line you have drawn. Like on these trades right here. Trying to. It's all right. So shorts are fine, it seems. You didn't wait for it to touch those lower trends. I'm in it, man. From swing low to the next point of 2100 at 6 a.m. I'm trying to follow you, dude, but no, it's 6 a.m. Right here. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't take any longs in here. No, 6 a.m. I didn't take any of this. I got this one right here because I was doing this in the Coliseum. I took the short. I got the short again. I took the long here to here. I had a whole bunch of these trades, man. Just scalping it. Marshall. Thank you, everybody, for being. No, before that, the two lowest points. Trend line at the end. Back here. Oh, hold on. You're talking about last night. So the long right here on the trend line. So hold on. You're talking about this. You ready? So you're talking about this right here. I think this is what you're talking about. So if you're talking about this here to that there, it took me 50. Are you talking about this? And then I'll tell the story. Are you talking about this here, like this, equivalent to what we were doing before? No, this isn't what you're talking about. You're saying that I'm taking longs in mid chop right now because of this. This isn't mid chop, man. This is the trend. My long's in it right now, right here. I'm in the long from here. This isn't mid chop. It hasn't come down yet. I'm only looking for the next little pump to right up in here. That's it. $6 a.m. right here. I don't know, brother. Oh, I see what you're saying. No. I got you. Like you're saying like from here to here to here like this or something like this. Yeah. Like that. No, I didn't take that. Now, I almost had the long from last night from right here because this right up in, just basing it off of. Long story short, dude, didn't take the trade. Sheesh. And started longing higher instead of waiting because on this trend line right here, man, this wasn't formed just yet. This was 4 o'clock in the morning for the long. This was 4 o'clock in the morning, man. I closed out my short, went to bed. I didn't jump in back into the market till about 8 o'clock, man. We missed this. I was asleep for the next few hours during all of that price action right here. Yeah. I don't know, brother. I fucked up, I guess, and I didn't take the trade. I took all the others. Where's all my trades today, man? Plus the 100K on the other account. At 12 p.m., we took a trade. Hold on. So look, my last one was right here at 10:30, and then we ended up taking the next one here and there. I didn't take it because I was taking a shit. Just kidding. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know why I didn't take that one particular trade. You know what I mean? But I've been scalping my ass off all damn day. So let's see if we can get one more for the books here. If we can't, we'll close her on out, man. See if we get one more for the books. Probably should short it, to be honest with you, because when I looked at that price, this thing whipped down, took out all of this, and then whipped back up. So let's see what's going to happen here for China. It's 8 o'clock now. This thing going to dump? Well, let's look at USDT dominance. This thing's pumping. What I would like to see, and you guys know I like these double toppers. Let's see. Does that make you guys laugh? Brother, I slept it and missed it. Had a bowel movement and I skipped out on the scalp. That's excellent, man. Pygos, that's excellent to hear. Add it all to your arsenal. Add it all to your arsenal. Be a swing trader. Be a scalp trader. Intraday, range. All right? I do all of it. I will swing trade when the market permits. You think I'm going to hold some swing longs in this area when I think my thesis is that it's about to nuke through 60? We maintain 67, 68 maybe. Maybe we try to get up to 72. I'll swing trade when momentum's on our side. But let me ask you something, Pygos. Are you tired of round tripping these trades? Being in the green, not locking it in, round trip, break even, negative, might play out, and then, oh, fuck, it didn't play out, and I should have closed it in the green. Should have been a scalp. I hate round tripping, dude. This is money. This is real money. I hate round tripping. This is real money, dude. This is why I hate when I size up. When I size up and I'm in the chips, man, 10x leverage with whatever 10 grand that I'm trading with right now, or a couple hundred, whatever it might be, and I get my direction, I know that my entry is good. We get the pop, I'm in the green. And so, yeah, man. Okay, so here we go. I see it said, why did you start longing at the green line? Because that's where it stops, dude. That's where it stopped. Instead of waiting for prices to go to the white line, because that price action didn't come to me. That price action didn't, I see what you're saying now. So here, look, that price action didn't come to me. So when we wake up, dude, I was, so this morning, I go live inside of the Coliseum, right? This didn't play out, man. Like this, it didn't come all the way down here. So when we look at, let's just say this and this, and we take this out, we can see that, you know what? The reason why we got stopped here is because, look, we had support here. Came up, this was support, came down to it, boom, bounce. We got the bounce. Well, that bounce is carried on the entire day. It didn't come down here to this trend line. That trend line doesn't even exist. This doesn't even exist if I went like something like this. I like more touches. And so when I look at it and I can say from here to here to here, boom, this is it. Not down here. The price action didn't come down here. Oops, hold on. Did you see that? Marshall. Marshall. It took me 4 break-even / super small loss trades to get into that swing. Trades coming back to entry is very annoying. I don't do it, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it. For me personally, man, I would rather size up, get the entry, get the initial bounce, close the trade after the bounce, and lock it in. I just don't like it, dude. I don't like it, so it's not my cup of tea, if you ask me. I think it's honestly just a complete waste of time. I could have taken that trade 4 times, you know, in the one time you round tripped it. Could have locked in 4 beautiful scalps instead of being a wanker, round tripping, thinking you're going to make something big when you're actually fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's not my cup of tea, dog. It ain't my cup of tea, homie. Yep. Good stream, though. We're going on an hour, guys. Great alpha, but it eventually worked out. Yep. Traders Reality. I don't know who Tino is from Traders Reality. Is he a British dude? So just understand, Marshall, in the Coliseum, your trend lines can be a little weird. The more touches, the better. The more touches, the better to the upside and to the downside, the better. And then you ride off of that, man. You ride off of those trades. You know what I'm saying? You ride off of those trades. Same thing when we look at like something like a hyperliquid. Look at this. Same thing. You go out here to like a 1 hour. Look at how many times. If you were just to ignore the one time that it did this, if you went from right here to right here and right here to right there, I don't include this, and that. I would be trading the shit out of this if I wasn't so focused on Bitcoin. More touches, the better. Look, boom, 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 boom. 1 stop, back in. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 2 stops, back in. Broke down. Oh, look, back in. You see what I'm saying? This is how I do my trend lines, man. And the thing is because we're scalping, look, this is a 3% move, man. I'm getting much, much more micro moves. Do you see what I'm saying? These are, look at, man. If people are looking for these big old home runs, brother, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so stop trying to make it look perfect. You don't have, exactly, man. You know what? Some people are like, yo, Crank, man, your fib lines need to go from the highest point to the lowest point. Well, sometimes I don't do that. I go from like the candle bodies instead of wicks. It doesn't need to be so perfect, man. I am not so over-analyzing that I miss price action. You know what I'm saying? Like, to give you an example, like on last night when I said, I bet you Bitcoin's going to end up stopping about $1,000. I bet you it stops like $1,000 before 60K, like it did within the $400 range from 84 or 80,600. We stopped at 80,900. It was a hunch. I'm like, man, what if we do the same thing? It did. It's a hunch to say, oh, wow, Bitcoin just popped 4 or 5% in a matter of minutes. Yeah, right, Bitcoin, you've been fucking weak as shit. You've been so weak, Biddy, and to think that Bitcoin's got some legs? Oh, brother, oh, We smacked that short, dude, and made 100 racks because I'm like, Biddy, you ain't got those legs, bro. You ain't got those legs right now. You've been a piece of shit the last week in a downtrend. And now all of a sudden you're gonna do a dead cat bounce on a 5% pump, 4.5% pump? Absolutely not. Brother, ooh, get out of here, Biddy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but again, look at this trading right here. Same thing with right here. All of this. Boom. Multiple touches, multiple touches. Some of my largest trades were on Ethereum back here. You know? I think, my boy Razorback's going to remember this price action right here, man. This price action was insane. I made so much money in this price action right here. These were swing trades, man. We were playing between 23 and 27. Like, these moves were wild. These moves right here were absolutely wild. These moves, let's see here. What is this? 1,000? Nope. We traded, hold on. Where is this? What's this? I need to find, I don't know where it's at, dude. But anyways, we killed it. I'm going to close this trade right now because Bitcoin's dumping. It's maybe my first freaking loss. What a sham. Wasn't paying attention. I should have closed it out. Anyways, it doesn't need to be so perfect. I mean, ETH is just getting ready to fall off a freaking cliff, man. ETH's coming down to 14s, 1300s. Easy. Everyone. Can we just give it up for ETH real quick? ETH was the number one layer one. It was nice. Give it up for ETH. Better yet, why don't we just, can everybody just please bow your heads and pray, and we're going to actually pray for Cardano? Oh, brother. Ooh. Let's just bow our heads and pray for Cardano real quick. The poor bastard went on and said, we might have to hard fork it. I got to step away for a minute. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh, dude, Cardano. Good old Hoskinson. Well, you see, the protocol could just be changed. And if we could just get some clarity to understand that the institutions are hedging against us, and my portfolio is actually down about $3 billion, and it's actually getting worse. And 20 cents has finally hit in 5 years, and I probably should step away. We might even have to hard fork. Maybe if we hard forked, we'd save the bags for the holders. But, the ADA gang is going to have to find a new gang. New gangs, I tell you. I'm listening to this guy, CryptoCrank, and all I hear is, brother, ooh, and I don't know what he's thinking about this project anymore. He keeps saying that ADA's like the new EOS, that I should just step away. Brother, ooh. Sheesh. That conversation sucked on that live stream. If you're an ADA holder. Ooh, shit. Where's Bitcoin at? What do we got here? Look. Brother. You see, if we can... This thing is garbage. Oh, brother. There is still coming back from clarity with this price action. It looks like the ADA gang's going to be moving to the Link Marines. They're coming up in life, Everyone starts off as a gang member, and eventually you find your way from an adolescent. And you get into the military. You become a Link Marine now. Oh, brother. Ooh. Oh, fuck, dude. This is too much fun. Ooh, brother. Dude, these things are a pile of dog shit. I just can't right now. Look at these coins, dude. Brother, ooh. And I mean it. And I mean it. I don't, dude. I tell you one thing. You guys know how I normally say I synced it? I hope that this doesn't happen. You know, look at this. This is crazy price action right here. This is Avalanche. Ready? Oh my goodness. Is it actually gonna, this is the buying area. This is the buying zone. This thing should bounce here. $53 should be the floor. You ready? It's like going through my computer screen. Boom. Whoa. Oh, okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I mean, goodness gracious, dude. Is Cardano just gonna do this? And then do this again? Sheesh, dude. XRP's coming down to 50 cents. Solana, come on down, Charlie Brown, into the 30s. Litecoin, 20 bucks. I mean, this isn't bearish. This is just is what it is. You know? I'll tell you what, ADA gets down to 5 cents. You know, let's look at ADA. Goodness gracious, brother. Ooh. I mean, look at this. ADA gets down to like, I don't know, negative like 21 cents or something. Maybe we'll consider buying it. Like maybe negative 12, 10. I mean, Hyperliquid looking good. Hyperliquid, strong like bull in a bear market. Tron, strong like bull in a bear market. BNB, strong like bull in a bear market. Bitcoin, strong like bull in a bear market. Do you guys see the difference in these fucking patterns, dude? Do not gamble with your money. Make the most out of this next cycle. There is a difference between Bitcoin looking like this on a weekly, all right? Up and to the right. Yes, we have pullbacks. Yes, we have bear markets. Up and to the right, not new lows. Did you guys not see all these other charts that I mean, look, ETH, still looking good. Solana, still looking good. XRP, still looking good. Litecoin, whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, Crank, this sure has changed. Link, what is this? AVAC or ADA. Look at that. Does that look like up and to the right where it should have just been still hanging out up here? Doomed. No, thank you. AVAX. No, thank you. Dude, look at poor AVAX, bro. I'm about to take this bastard to the back of the barn, dude, and old yeller this puppy. Dude, dead serious. These coins are about to just, I'm telling you, they're about to head on back to the back of the barn and good old yeller. Shh. Silence, please. Brother. Ooh. Old Yeller. About to get old Yellered. I tell you what. Bitcoin comes down to my targets in the 40s. Old Yellered. You know? Zcash. Look at Zcash. Zcash looks great. Look at it. If we go to like a long-term Zcash, let's go to like a ZECUSD. Let's see here. Do we got a Coinbase chart? Look at Zcash. Oh, nice. I mean, Zcash is killer. Killer. Oh, world. Look at this. One of our traders likes world token. This thing's getting this is short in territory like a mother, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about this coin, but you know, it's been ripping. Rip. I mean, I'm just saying this would be short in territory for me from here. Now you take this out, man, this thing's gonna start nuking all of this right up in here. But to be determined. Yeah, USDT dominance on the rage again. Breaking news. Diddy's got another rager. Here we go. On the breakout here. Bitcoin's coming down. Let's see if we can take a trade. Remember, we talked about Bitcoin and specifically, you know, sweeping, just quick sweeping something down here and then ripping. Or is it just going to roll on over, man? Yeah, they do like that coin. They love that coin, man. That's why I said the ADA gang's going to have to find a new gang, like the Midnight Knights, the Knights of Midnight. Are they all going to go over to Midnight? Who knows? And who cares? I ain't buying that shit, dude. I told you I'd buy it at like negative 14 bucks. 14 cents. Cardano. Poor bastards. What's Bitcoin doing? Give me a second, guys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. If you guys could please like the stream, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys like the content, the levels, the Hoskinsons, should we take a quick little long? Should we be patient? Man, I really thought we were going to come down a little bit lower. I was pretty happy, man. I had this crazy seafood boil yesterday. It was really bomb. You guys like crawfish? I ate a boat ton of crawfish, man. It was cool. I'm not taking along here. That was a joke. I think we should come down a little bit lower. Unless USDT dominance is going to be pulling back, but it's been ripping. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. What's going on, Shirley Sound? Yeah, good stream, guys. It was a great stream. We're going out an hour and 20. Alpha packed. Boom. Brother. Ooh. It's a good time. Guys, we really got to make the best of this. We got to make the best out of this because I'm getting ready to go to China. Right? Getting ready to go to China. And you guys going to have to hold it down for me. Make me proud. I won't be trading for a week. Yeah, good times, man. Right on. You guys are going to have to hold it down and make me proud, man. What's going on here, man? Are we going to dump? Are we going to pump? I did not long. I'm going to wait. Yeah, I think I'm done, guys. I think, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. I don't know if I'll be, enjoy China. I'm going. Made 500 off of my strategy today. Man, brother. Ooh, congratulations, man. Is Bitcoin going to get a little pump or we're going to get a little dump? I think I'm done, guys. It was a great day. It was great scalping. Some nice little chill scalping today, man. What a tight range. It was definitely a tight range, man. And we totally called it. We're on top of this. We are so on top of this market right now. Just scalp it, get in, get out, break the wrist, walk away. Lock it in. Yeah, I'm not gonna long this, dude. I'm not taking any of this. I think I'm done for the evening. I think I'm gonna float around in a couple more spaces. It was a heck of a day. I'm telling you, 111,000. 100,000, 100. 100,000, 1,000. 110000 2.85. Too much. It's too much. Yeah, it was a good stream, guys. Great stream. Rewatch it. Rewatch the first 40 minutes of it. I'm telling you, it was action-packed. Straight alpha, man. Should we take a Bitcoin long? Let's see if this thing's gonna do it. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see, real quick. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see some cranksters in it. Nice, Crypto Hiker. Beautiful. It's a real beauty. Hold up. Trick is getting those trend lines down, right? Yep, you got it, man. That's right. Oh, brother. Bitcoin's coming down to $55,000 and a half. Sheesh. $52. Hold on here. What do we got? What do we got? Let's look at this. This thing's about to ready to rip on up. Look at gold. Gold. Silver. Bitcoin. Well, there we go. That's the end of that trend line. That's the end of that trend line. Can everybody just please, again, what's going on here? Whoa! The Coliseum. This is kind of cool. Can we just like go an entire hour of just staring at each other? Just play with these settings for a second. Ooh. Brother, ooh. That trend line broke. It looks awful, brother. You like my Modelo shirt? Let me show you something cool. Let's get down to business around here. Listen. Listen, player. Cardano ain't for the faint of heart. Write it down to 6 cents. Don't worry. Breaking news. Breaking news. You're fucked. Poor guys, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm just floored, dude. You know, you don't see the fucking owner of AVAX coming out and saying, we fucked up. I don't know, man. Chain link, you know, we don't got all Sergey out here saying Zcash to 380. Is this thing dumping or what, dude? Zcash dumping? Damn, Gina, damn. Dude, we're screwed. Go home. We're done. We're done. We're screwed. We're done. We're done. You ain't got to go home. You just got to get the the F out of here. I think that was it. It's time to go heavy long. It's time to go full tilt long. It's time. Full tilters. It's time to go for it. It's over with. The moment they say it's all over with, it's time. Game over, man. Listen, man. It's over with. Golly, Zcash is probably coming down to like 40 bucks. Whoa, man. Take it easy on the dumps, brother. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Full port long. Breaking news. Breaking news. Last chance to buy ADA. Breaking news. Last chance to buy ADA at 16 cents before the train ends at 8. Breaking news. Breaking news. This fucking candle's about to bust through my desk. I mean, look at this thing, dude. This is like one of those candles where it like hits the fucking the foundation of the house. Look at that. This is like one of this is the dude. This shit's about to hit the radiant floors. What is going on here? Like, where does this stop? Like, I just keep, dude, I don't understand. Wait a minute. Oh, there's some green. We're up in the 24s. Where does it end? Oh, it doesn't until we get to fucking 10 cents. 9, 8. Ooh. Breaking news. Breaking news. The candle is getting ready to enter the floor. Like, what would you guys think, man, if I just showed you a chart that looked like this? What would you do, dude, if I just, I mean, dude, hey, guys, we're going to trade this price action today. I can't wait to buy this. I mean, sheesh, man. I tell you what, if I had to guess, this was the old Yeller moment. This was the old Yeller moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just here to tell you, dude, that these people really just got, hold on here, I'll tell you. Let's see if I can find it. These people really just got it. You know what I'm saying? Poor dudes. Sure, there's a lot of women bag holders too. Sheesh. It's a real sham. I mean, really, this thing's like dead. There's Cardano holders right there, dude. This is where we're going. 8 cents. The good old dead moment for Cardano. Max long. It's time to max long Bitcoin. Here we go. Maybe one day when they come back to reality, they can pump this bad boy. But until then, what a facade, brother. Ooh. All right. Too much fun with ADA. Too much fun. Too much fun. Breaking news. ADA just put in a new all-time low. 16. I mean, let's find a chart where ADA started its life at. I'm sure there's still a lot of rich people out there. Cardano, let's see here. Oh, no. Just kidding. I guess it never started. Look, we're so close to zero, it's not even funny. Kraken? Oh, here we go. We got a long chart. Oh, dude, don't worry, guys. It ain't that bad. Look. We can come down to 2 cents. Duh. Don't worry, dude. ADA Games got this. They're gonna get the they're gonna get the buy of the century. Of this century. Not like back when it was a fucking troll back here. There we go. Hold on. We gotta go out to the 3-week. Brother, ooh, look. Don't worry, guys. Breaking news. I found hope. There's hope. Hold on. Don't worry. I found some hope. There she be. There she be. Look at me, Cardano gang. We found hope. Here we go. There it is. Look. Brother, ooh. You mean to tell me that there's an opportunity to buy ADA at another 93% discount? Brother, really? You mean to tell me that there's a chance? You mean to tell me that a girl like me and a guy like you? What? There's a chance? Brother, there's a chance. What? I gotta post this. I gotta just tell everybody. I gotta tell everybody, guys, don't worry, there's still a chance. If you believe in ADA, there's still a chance to buy it at its floor of 1 cent. Oh, brother, I gotta post it and tell everybody, don't worry, guys, there's still a chance. Here. If you like Cardano at $4, you better like Cardano at 1 cent. Let's post this. I found, here, we'll even say it right here, dude. Here. I wonder how many people are gonna take this shit serious. Let's see here. Here we go. Well, what's this level? 0.02. Don't worry. If you liked Cardano at $3, $1.30, and $1, you're going to love it at 1 penny. At 2 pennies. Perfect. All right, so tomorrow, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. It says we want to allow the time for the users to register for the FIFA accounts and book flights and hotels. We will be selecting 4 lucky viewers today to win tickets to the match on June 16th. So real quick, the Coliseum meets World Cup. The Coliseum has 8 world tickets. 8 world tickets. 8. All right, maybe we can get some more, but we got 8 World Cup tickets. We will be giving away a handful of these tomorrow in a lucky draw to some lucky cranksters out there. All you got to do is to make sure you sign up underneath zoomex, lock in your VIP Tier 2 fees, and then we are going to be giving away World Cup tickets. You know, these are big tickets, guys. These are, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 tickets. The only thing you got to pay for is your flight and hotel, but you will be getting the tickets to the World Cup if that's something that you're interested in. Excellent. I think that you're going to have an opportunity if you're not a World Cup fan, if you'd like to sell them. Once you get the ticket, whatever you want to do with your ticket. But you know what? The Cranksters Coliseum locked in 8 World Cup tickets. So we're going to be giving those away, all right? Oh, my. It's better than buying Cardano. What do you know? All right? So don't worry. We got this. You know what? If you were looking for a 15,000x opportunity, I found it. You just got to be a little patient. All right? All right. We got to finish our post here. Let's save this. Hold on here. Breaking news. Crypto Pump, have a wonderful night. What do we got here, man? What do we got? Is Bitcoin getting ready to take another dump here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Here you go. What do you guys think of my post? The Coliseum found the level for Cardano. Breaking news. Breaking news. If you thought buying ADA at $3 was a good deal, if you thought 130 was a bargain, if you thought $1 was cheap, then 2 cents is an absolute steal. The last line in the sand, the last hope, structure identified. Now we wait for price to react. This is fucked. I'm having too much fun, dude, with CT right now, dude. I'm getting ready to post it. What do you guys think, man? What do you think? Look at my chart. We're on the money. Don't worry. Here we go. Breaking news. Last time to get involved. The Coliseum found the level for Cardano. Here we go. The last hope, structure identified. Now we wait for price to react. Here you go. There it is. Posted. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at that chart. Don't worry. Breaking news. Bitcoin is dumping again. There she be. I can't, dang, 30% of his net worth in Cardano. This is too much, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I'm telling you, this is wild. Bitcoin's dumping. What's Bitcoin doing, dude? I'm too intrigued with Cardano right now. It's the deal of a lifetime. All we have to do is wait for a 90% pullback. Don't worry. That's all we got to do. We got to wait for a 90%er. No, you got to sign up to zoomex, and then I'm going to do it random. I'm going to do it random for the Coliseum to the UIDs. What's Bitcoin doing? We can't ignore it. Bitcoin is dumping right now. Let's see. Here we go. Oh my goodness, dude. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? It's been a nice long stream. It's been fun. It has been fun. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? But here though, what do I want to do? Yep. So tomorrow's stream, we will be doing. We're gonna end up doing World Cup tickets. We got World Cup tickets to give away. Stay and entertain you. Should we do one for Avalanche? They don't really have a gang or anything, though. That's the only problem, is that AVAX doesn't have a gang. What do they call the AVAX people? I don't know what they call these fuckers. USDT. I don't know what they call these guys. AVAX on Binance. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't worry. Breaking news. If you thought card titles on California would have been on Cardano, or, I mean, hold on. Breaking news. If you thought that it was a steal that card titles were going to be on Avalanche at $31, then $3.30 is a steal. Don't worry, folks. Card titles, even at $3, will still be on Avalanche. Don't worry, folks. Don't you worry. We'll put card titles on California. Avalanche. Don't worry, folks. We know that the latest and greatest ETH killer was going to be Sui. If you thought that Sui was a steal at 520, at 358, if you thought that ETFs were coming, it's the next institutional blockchain, then you should be happy about the breaking news. 46 cents. All you gotta do is wait for another 36% pullback, folks. Don't worry, the Coliseum has the levels. We know exactly where it's going. Don't worry. All we do is we play by the TA. We play by the TA. Don't you worry. Breaking news just hit. Oh, breaking news. XRP hit 90-day lows. We better look at the X. They're an army, you know. XRP's an army. We got ADA gangs. We're talking about the gangs. We got gang members around here, folks. We got fucking gang members. What? Breaking news. We better check out the army. Army's next. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got gang members, and then we got the army, folks. Oh my gosh, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. We better go to XRP. We better go to somewhere that actually knows what they're talking about. Hold on. We better go here. We better go to XRP, USD. Here we go. Wow. This one's fucked up. Look at this. We got to go out to the monthly on this. Let's go out to the monthly. Folks, don't worry. If you thought XRP was going to rule the roost, if you thought that XRP was going to rule the roost with Swift and Singapore and all the banks, oh, brother. Ooh. If you thought that $3 was a steal, don't worry. If you thought that $3 was a steal, folks, if you thought that 50 cents was a steal, you're going to love it. You're going to love buying it at a quarter of a penny. Don't worry. Dude, this is crazy. This is a hell of a chart. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Who'd have thought that there was levels like this on XRP? Okay, so you're right. You're right. Get back, Terry. Terry, get back. We're going over flaming, shooting altcoins right now. Terry, get back. You are right, though. On a monthly, I would be saying this is pretty bullish. So I'd say, yeah, absolutely 71 cents, 71 to 50 cents. You know what? Don't worry. Coliseum's got this shit on lock. Boom. Worst case scenario, you get the it's a well of a wash. Price is so good, it's like, oh my gosh. Get back, Terry. Oh, man. I don't know what to do here, guys. Back, Terry. I'm about to win that bet against TJ. That's for damn sure. We'll see. It ain't over. I don't like bets until we're done. $20. $20 Litecoin. Sheesh. Winter is upon us. I don't know, folks. What should we do? Are we going to get a pump or will we get a dump? Let's see what's going to happen here. Hold on. I got to go to USD. Let's get serious about this real quick. Let's get tropical. Sheesh. USDT dominance is still ripping, man. Here we go. So we are at the bottom of this range here. We were talking about a quick little sweep and then a pop. We were talking about a quick little sweep and then a pop. All right. Should we go full tilt? Back, Terry. Should we full tilt long it here? What do we do? What do we do? Is this long territory? I'm longing it. I'm going to take a swing. I'm going to take a jab at it. Oh, my Lord. Lord. Let's see if we can get a little piece. We'll keep it super tight. I'll mark it out of this bitch faster than I got in it. Hold on. This is the Diddy Bitty Tango at the highest level. Let's see. Let's see, folks. Let's see, folks. I took a massive long here. We're up 5 grand. I told you we were kind of, man, probably going to come down. We're up 9 G's. I took the position. I got to focus, though. We're up 10-3. Oh, my goodness. We ain't playing. We ain't playing rounds here. We ain't playing rounds here. We're looking at the Diddy Bitty Tango. Hold on, I have both accounts running right now. I got to focus. I'm going to be quiet. I can't listen to this shit either. Let's go ahead and top this off a little bit. Listen, boo-boo. Damn. Damn, Gina. Get back, Terry. Get back, Terry. We're rocking. Oh, my goodness. 25 grand. Woo! We ain't playing games here, boy. 62,630. I ain't fucking around. Let's go. Give me one more little wiki. I'm lowering it. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. I'm locking this in. We ain't playing games here, Terry. Get back, Terry. Let's close this out, and then I got to go log into the other account real quick. Boom. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. There we go. We got to log out of this one. Ah! Hold on. I got to log this out. I got to log out of this one, and then we got to go into the other one real quick. Log out. Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. Get back, Terry. Oh, 2FA. Hold on. Come here, you bastard. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I wasn't logged in on my phone, so 5, 8, 6, 7. Here we go. Logged into the other account. We got another 2,400 here. Get back, Terry. We waited all night for this. Oh, brother. Oh, we got another 3 here. We locked in a quick 1450. I don't know what we locked in, dude. I logged out right away. Get out of here, dog. What's going on? Let's go. What's going on here? We're going to lock this one in, too. Hold on. Hold on. 67,770. We ain't playing around here, boy. Oh. Give me my little dude. We caught him. Oh, I ain't playing around here. Give me one little pop. I gotta drag this down. Give me it. All right, it's gonna fill me out here. Let's go. Let's go. Get back, Terry. What did we make on these? I mean, I'm talking, dude. Bah, 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 bah. At the highest level, the Diddy Bitty Tango at the highest level. Damn, did y'all just see that, dude? Here, let's log in real quick and let's hold on. Let me log in. So on this one we made. Hold up, Gina. This one right here was $2,500. So we did 2,500. 2,500 on this one. All right. Because I just done synced it a time or two. Man, oh, mambo, wambo, jambo. Hold on, let me log into the other account. Did you see that shit? Oh my God. I said, dude, I was going long too, but I got to focus. Last night, dude, I round tripped a $12,000 scalp the other night, and I was so upset, and then I ended up taking that $45,000 loss. This is why I said, guys, if I'm in it and we're doing this like this and Johnny on the spot scalps, I'm not dude, I can't talk to y'all. We did this, but I locked them all in. We locked that shit in, boy. Bang, bang. 19,000 on this one. Get back, Terry. Terry, get back. Oh, brother. Oh. Beautiful. Knocked that one out of the park, huh? Finally, guys. We're going to end it on a high note because you know what? I don't care if it's about the giga rip, brother. I just made me $24,000. $23,000. 23 grand, brother. You know what? And this is exactly how we did it. Look, let me show you. For one, BTC is doing like a higher low than this here, right? That's all it did. Little higher low than this. I was watching this. It came down quite a bit. We broke this structure already, right? We were bouncing for hours. We came down. I was specifically saying, all right, maybe we come down and sweep this, and then we get the pop. We came down, kind of did a higher low, but I was watching USDT dominance, and when this thing's kind of chopping around like this, boom, ended up taking the trade. That's all I did, man. USDT dominance was coming on up, had a crazy little wick up, this wick right here. And again, this is just radical scalping. That's all it is. You made 50. Nah, Flynn, what do you mean? Flynn, $50, dude, that's a lot of money, dog. You killed it. You absolutely killed the game, Flynn. 100%, man. What do you mean? 50 bones, dude, is good. 50 bones is good, brother. What do you mean? $50 is a lot of money. A lot of money. $100 is a lot of money. $500 is a lot of money. $20,000 is a lot of damn money. Well, you see here, if only midnight would, yeah. What a good trade. We waited for it. We waited for it, though, too, man. We waited for that. Brother, ooh. The P&L size, well, that was $19,000 on 600K. So if I just took $19,000 divided by 600K, that was a 3% gain. You know what I'm saying? 3%, 2-3%, 2-3%, 2-3%. I say it every time. That was 2-3%. $19,000 on 600K. I mean, I just did the trades, man, and then we made another $2,800 on the other account. That was the $21,000 account. We're at 23 grand now. Like, dude, brother, just scalping it, baby. At the highest level if I say so myself, brother. Everyone's loving this. Everyone's looking at this Cardano stuff going, what the fuck, Crank? All right. Too much fun for me. I'm going to apologies, Cranks. I was talking about the guy who made 50 bucks. If he made 50% off of $100, imagine the future if he keeps making successful trades. Well, if you're trading with $100, I would invest it in yourself. Get into the Coliseum. Okay? Get into the Coliseum. And what I would be doing, because it's free, I would be understanding that Crank is teaching the Coliseum about a method called scalping. And how he scalps and where he scalps, he calls it structure, which can be trend lines, ranges, triangles, parallel channels, brother. And then we go over a little thing called education, how to find those structures, because those structures are going to give us entries. We are going to have tops. We're going to have bottoms. If we're coming down to a support, we're going to have a bounce. If we're coming up to rejections, all right, to some resistance, we're going to have some rejections. We maintain discipline. So once we understand our structure, we understand that we are scalping. We then understand now that we have all of these things put together, and we are now ready to execute a trade. Break of structure, we are out of the trade. Maintaining structures from the highs and lows, we scalp it until it dies. Understood? Brother. All right. Toodaloo. It's been fun. It's been so much fun. Cheers to you guys. Cheers, mate. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I am going to go and hang out, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing the. We have 8 I was gonna say UFC tickets, but 8 World Cup tickets. All right. Everyone have a wonderful night. Great scalp and chill. I will see you all tomorrow.
Who are we? Pranksters! Where are we? The Coliseum! What do we do? Execute! Are you not entertained? The Coliseum! Is this not why you're here? Execute! Who are we? Pranksters!